They used my power line to light their neighborhood, so I sent them the bill. I realized something was wrong the night my electric meter started screaming. Not literally, but the numbers were spinning so fast I thought the glass might crack. I live on 18 acres just outside a planned HOA community, the kind with matching mailboxes and decorative streetlights every 50 feet. I've had the same modest power usage for years. Suddenly, it tripled overnight. At first, I assumed a faulty meter. Then I walked the fence line. Behind a row of freshly planted hedges, I spotted a new underground conduit running straight from the utility pole on my land toward the HOA entrance. Followed it with my eyes, then with a shovel. 10 minutes later, I hit it. They had tapped my private service line. No notice, no agreement, no easement. A letter from the HOA arrived 2 days later, like they knew I'd notice eventually. It claimed the lighting upgrade was part of a temporary power balancing solution, and that any excess usage would normalize over time. Temporary. On my bill. What they didn't know was that before buying this land, I worked as an electrical infrastructure estimator for commercial developments. I know load calculations, I know service limits, and I know exactly how illegal it is to draw power from a private feed without authorization. So I didn't call the HOA. I called the power company. Their technician came out, opened the junction, and just stared. Then he took photos, then more photos. He confirmed the HOA had installed a secondary feed drawing directly from my meter, bypassing their own approved transformer. Utility theft, plain and simple. The power company filed a report. Then they shut it down. That night, half the HOA neighborhood went dark. Streetlights odd entry signs. Decorative uplighting, gone. Panic followed. The HOA president showed up at my gate the next morning, demanding I restore power immediately. I handed her copies of the utility report, my billing records, and a spreadsheet calculating the stolen electricity, 3 months' worth, $19,600. She threatened legal action. I told her theft cases don't start in civil court. Within a week, the HOA received a formal notice from the utility provider requiring repayment, penalties, and a full electrical redesign at their expense. They were also warned that any future unauthorized connection would result in permanent service suspension. They came back with an offer. They wanted permission to temporarily connect again while they rebuilt their system. I agreed, under contract. $6,000 per month, utility costs prepaid, miss a payment, power cuts instantly. It took them 5 months to finish their upgrades. 5 checks cleared. Now their lights are back on, their transformer is legal, and my meter spins like it used to, slow and honest. Electricity is invisible, but theft always leaves a trail.